My name is Christina Cruz, and I was one of the curators for Unlisted Twice in a Lifetime, which happened in Belgrade, Serbia last September. I think the term performance curator is still under debate. I think it's a term that has a lot of room for experimentation and exploration. In general, I think the curator is the person who puts things into context, the one who draws relationships, who finds narratives, who asks questions, who maybe picks up on things that haven't been explored yet and brings them to the surface. If we think about a festival, the performance curator could be somebody who finds a link between the performances they're showcasing. My role as the curator was very diverse. It started with finding the space that I wanted to work in, thinking about what I wanted to see happen there, and then finding the artists who I thought could do that in that space. As that all kind of fell into place, that my role as the curator changed. Suddenly I was a production manager, a stage manager, a note taker, a documenter, an errands girl. And in between all of that, I was also having a bit of input in the creative process, hearing my artists' ideas and trying to help them filter through them to realize the final performance. When Twice in a Lifetime ended, it was also my role as a curator to go back into the performance, to think back on it, and to acknowledge that none of us felt like it was quite over, that the process was quite over. And out of that feeling, to work with my artists again and create an exhibition in the same space that kind of used photographs to highlight the process and the final product. Because performance research and performance curation is so new, my hope is that the non-arts-based curator can really shed some light into the performance-based curator's methodology. Maybe in examining how people work in anthropology or sociology, we can begin to understand a little bit more about how we work in performance. And for the anthropologist, the architect, the sociologist, whoever our non-arts-based curators are, I hope that by working with the artist curator, they'll be exposed to other avenues for conducting their own work. Maybe they'll look at a problem or look at a question and think, you know what, I don't have to do it the same old way. What if I try it this way? What if I try a more creative approach? How might that help me find out what I'm looking for? I think there will be a lot of questions asked. Why do you do it this way? How does this work? What do you mean when you say this? And it's not because I think that artists and non-artists come from very different, that the gaps there are very wide. It's more that I think we just are using different words. We're approaching ideas from different avenues. And sometimes it's just about finding the common vocabulary, that I say this and you know exactly what I mean, rather than I say this and I say this and they mean the same thing, but we just can't relate. So I think the process will be long, and I think it'll involve a lot of being open-minded, but I think it'll be really fruitful.